What is Shopify Payments? Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're brand new here and we've never met, my name's Kerry. I'm the founder of Shirt School, and I created this channel to bring you the best strategies, secrets, and hacks to grow your online t-shirt, apparel, print on demand, or e-commerce business. And today, I want to talk to you about what Shopify Payments is. This is a common thing that people are wondering, and I get asked from time to time. And so I wanted to explain what it is and kind of how it works. Shopify Payments is a payment processor that is built into Shopify. And what that means is it allows you as a business to accept credit cards and other forms of currency. So you can accept Visa and MasterCard and all the common ones through Shopify Payments. Now, why is that important? Well, it's actually not very common that e-commerce platforms have a built-in payment processor. With most other e-commerce platforms, let's say like WooCommerce or BigCommerce or these other platforms, you're usually going to have to connect a payment processor. Example of this would be Stripe or a PayPal, and those payment processors will allow you to take credit cards and other forms of payments. You have to connect them up, so it's two separate systems. Shopify has built their own payment processor and built it into the platform, which makes it a lot easier to just get up and running really quickly, and you can take credit cards right there built into the system. After opening your Shopify account, you can enable Shopify Payments by just going into your Shopify settings and hitting the Payments button. You're gonna need to enter a few pieces of information like your bank account, but just doing that will allow you to take all of these different types of payments. You even see things here like Apple Pay, Google Pay, along with all of these credit cards. One thing you may be wondering is about this credit card fee rate. You see that each transaction that you make on your store, so each time you take a credit card, you're gonna need to pay 2.9% plus 30 cents for each transaction. And I've heard a lot of people say, hey, why am I getting charged that transaction fee when I'm already paying Shopify $29.99 per month? And what they're not aware of is that with any other platform, with you having to connect up a separate company's software like Stripe or PayPal, that you are going to pay those fees to those companies. And it's basically the exact same fees that you're getting charged here on Shopify. So Shopify is not charging you more to accept credit cards. They're actually the same as most every other credit card processor. The difference is that they are just built into the platform. So it makes it super duper easy. As I've mentioned, you'd have to find a payment processor, set up a separate account, and then connect it up. And sometimes that requires APIs and different things that you have to do. Shopify makes it so simple by just going into your settings, hitting that payments button, and putting in your bank account information, and then you're ready to start accepting credit cards and getting paid. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, please consider hitting the like button. It is completely free to do, and it helps me and the channel out greatly in pushing this out to more people. Also consider subscribing to our channel. We put out brand new videos like this every single Tuesday, and we'd love to have you become a part of the family. The next thing I want to talk about is how often you get paid out. Shopify will pay you out every 2 days. So for example, if I make a sale today, in 2 days, I will get paid out to my bank account the money from that sale. Now, they won't do any deposits on weekends, but they will do it every single business day. So once you get rolling, you could potentially be getting payouts every business day. The last thing I wanted to show you was this chart from Shopify that shows how you get paid out through different types of payment providers. Now on Shopify, there's not just Shopify Payments. You can enable things like Google Pay, Facebook Pay, Amazon Pay, PayPal, even things like Shop Pay installments, which is actually where your customers can spread out the installments over a number of months or a number of payments. And so depending on what payment providers you have set up, they pay out in different ways. Now you see how you get paid over here on the right. So if you take a credit card through Shopify Payments, you get paid out by Shopify. Apple Pay is the same. Facebook Pay, Google Pay, and Shop Pay are all the same. So those will all pay you out from Shopify Payments. Now, if you set up Amazon Pay, Amazon's actually going to pay you out, and they may have different fees, different, payout timelines, all those kind of things. Same thing with PayPal. With PayPal, it's going to go into your PayPal account, and you're not going to be paid through Shopify every 2 days like we've been talking about. And the last one is Shop Pay Installments. Now, Shopify has teamed up with Affirm. Affirm is a company that will allow your customers to finance their orders, and they have their own terms and everything. And so if you use Shop Pay Installments, you will be getting paid out by Affirm. So that's something to note. So this just kind of shows you, depending on what gateways you have set up in your Shopify store, they will pay you out in different ways. But generally, if you just set up Shopify payments, you're going to take all the major credit cards along with Apple Pay and a few other options here like Google Pay and those kind of things. Hey, if you're out there and you're considering starting up an e-commerce business with Shopify, I want to invite you to use my link to get a completely free 14-day trial of Shopify. You can go over to shirtschool.com/Shopify and you can set up a brand new Shopify account, 14 days for free. Try it out, see if you like it. I've actually built quite a few stores and started making sales before that 14 days was even up. It's a great trial to see if you like Shopify, if it's going to work for you, if you're going to be able to market and sell your products, and just give it a test run. So go over to shirtschool.com/Shopify, get that 14-day free trial, and we'll see you next week.